Hi, Dr. John Skyville here. If you're about to buy a practice, one thing that needs to be addressed is how long the seller should stay on with the practice. If the seller is financially dependent on working at the practice, that's a serious red flag. For most single doctor practices, the seller should go as quickly as possible. Now, a lot of guys will tell you that a long transition period is important when a new doctor takes over. The idea is that the old doctor introduces the patients to the new doctor over a long period of time, months or even years. I disagree and think senior doctors are given too much credit for the continued success of the business. Oftentimes, having them hang around causes more problems than it helps, to be honest. For one, the staff has a hard time accepting a new boss after all those years, and sometimes the new doctor has a vision for how he wants the practice to look, and the old owner says it can't work. The biggest problem, though, is the financial reality that most one-doctor practices don't have enough cash flow to support two doctors. The money left over after paying all the bills just isn't enough to pay two doctors and any banknote that was used for financing. And don't think that having more doctor hours is going to increase sales enough to justify it. Sorry, it just doesn't happen. So my advice, if you're a buyer, have the doctor send out a letter to the active patients introducing you at his expense, and stay no more than 2 to 4 weeks. At the very least, have an at-will employment agreement that allows you to release the previous owner at any time. Now, if the seller doesn't agree to this because he needs the income, you should walk away. Now, I'm talking about your typical one-doctor practice here. If you need two doctors, it works out great to keep the existing doctor. But remember, the former owner is now an associate. He's a hired hand and should be paid at market rate. Many times they think they're worth more than that, and they want to earn what they did when they owned the practice. In other words, they want their cake and eat it too. So let me know what you think, and if we can help you with buying or selling a practice, please give us a call.